Marty, are your reflections a point that played with 10 men for a long time today?
Yeah, I will never be satisfied with the point. Doesn't matter if it's at home or away. I want to win football games, but in the overall, I think that in a difficult game scenario, after all the situations that we went through in the first half, which was not a good first half, I'm satisfied about especially the reaction and the personality that we show in the second half.
It was such a big turning point. Did you have any complaints about the red card?
No, look, I always say the same, that refereeing is a very difficult job, so I have my thoughts, but we need to focus on what we can control and what we can do, and in that sense we need to be better on our performances to make sure that situations like this hopefully will not happen again or will not affect us as much as we did today, but obviously to get a red card after only 20-ish minutes is a difficult situation.
You talked a lot about being together as a group and spirit and creating kind of moments, given you were down to 10 so early. Did we see another step forward in that, the way they battled back?
Yeah, definitely. And that's probably the main positive that we can take today with us, that this team is showing personality, is showing that they really want to achieve something and they care for each other, they care for all the fans that came here, because it was not easy. It was not easy to concede a goal that the first goal we should have done better. Then good reaction, good personality to immediately react, and then we didn't find our flow. Then suddenly we got the red card, and it was important to try to arrive to the halftime with this 1-1. And then fortunately we conceded a goal in the set plays that we know that Oxford is very good at. What I value is that all the teams stick together, that everybody show personality, that I'm a bit sad for Buba, for Steffi, because they were doing well, but we had to take some decisions. And the way everybody, the guys from the bench, the guys, everybody, even the ones that didn't play, they were helping, they were supporting, they were pushing to try to get a positive result. The personality that we show in possession, and for me, it was one team close to get the victory in the last minutes of the game. It was us, so that says a lot about the personality of this group.
And talk to us about the kind of tactical switch at half-time. It felt quite brave. You came out with almost two centre-forwards on the pitch, and you were able to hurt Oxford more perhaps than you were in the first half.
Yeah, we felt that we were getting too flat in the moment that we got Aaron off. Obviously, as a number 10, we felt that it was easy to keep just the same shape. Having Steffi and Adot are usually wingers, but we wanted to try a shape that perhaps could help us to be a little bit higher. And with Wings and Ricardo, we know that their quality in the ball is outstanding, so they really help us to stabilize the game. The goal was brilliant. It was a fantastic sequence, a joy to see, and I think that everybody did their part to make sure that the second half was very decent in a game scenario that again is never easy.
Yeah, the move and then the finish from Ricardo was first class, wasn't it?
Yeah, another goal from him. Hopefully he can continue, but no, especially the whole sequence from the whole team, the braveness into play through, into the combination, the quality that we show. Yeah, we want to see more of this.
Nice to see a debut for Jordan, Bobby coming on as well. You can tell there's more depth in the squad now after the transfer window has closed.
Yeah, it was difficult call for me to make, not only in the 11 starting, but who will be in the bench and who will be in the list. It's always the difficult part of being a manager, right? You feel sad for some players that perhaps today deserve to get some minutes, but it's a long season, and I'm sure that everybody will play their part. And again, as long as we keep this togetherness and understand that everybody can be important through the season, I'm sure that we're going to have a fantastic squad to use during different moments.
Ricky, your thoughts on that 2-2 draw, having played with 10 men for much of the game?
Yeah, overall, having one man down for, 60, 70 minutes, it's difficult, especially when you suffer a goal just before half-time. But then we try our best. We knew sometimes we'd have to defend and be compact and wait for our opportunity. But we get a point, it's something. It's not ideal, but it's still a point.
What did Marty say at half-time? Because there was a change of shape, it seemed, in the second half. Almost kind of two forwards on the pitch, and you were able to cause Oxford problems despite having 10 players.
Yeah, he just said try to play a little bit more. Try everyone to show to the ball, to give us support, especially play with one man down. And that's what we try to do, and I think we succeed a lot of times to have the ball, because if you run for 45 minutes without the ball, it's more difficult, especially with 10 men. And fortunately, it was enough to score and to get a point.
Talk us through the equaliser. It was an excellent, patient move and a brilliant finish from yourself.
Yeah, I think the team goal, so a lot of passes. We were able to find space through the middle, and then Abdul found me in a good place, and yeah, it was a good team goal.
2 goals in as many games for you. How much are you enjoying the role that Marty's given you when you're on the pitch, that license to get forward like you did today?
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice to play. It's nice to help the team, and the team, you can feel like the atmosphere. It's different, especially in the last 2-3 weeks. When you win, things go well. Everyone is happy, enjoying, and now it's just keep building and keep working to improve, because I still feel we have a lot to improve.
There's been a lot of talk about kind of making new memories as a group. It wasn't a win today, but does the fact you played for so long with 10 players and came from behind, does that feel like another step forward?
Yeah, of course. This is the type of game. Sometimes you are in the game, you can get something, and then at the end you lose, and the mood, it's bad. So of course it wasn't the win we wanted, but it's still a point with the circumstance of the game being a little bit difficult. So yeah, some positives from that.
And nice after the international break to see a number of players, come on, make their debuts. You can see that the group is growing week by week.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice to have the new players that come in. Bobby making his first game today. Vic is near goodbye too. So yeah, it's good to have a lot of options in a season that we will have a lot of games, and everyone will have their time to be important and part of the group.
And just finally at the end, nice moment between the group and the fans again in the away end, but those are important.
Exactly. I think we need to rebuild that connection between us and them. So yeah, it was nice to see them happy, apart from not getting the victory, but still they appreciate the draw in this case and the performance.
Jordan, 2-2 draw here in Oxford on the score sheet. What's your assessment of the overall performance?
Just feel like it's difficult to analyze the game now, but I think we got a point, because I think the red card messed up the game. But the boys, we stuck to it. We grind it out, got a result, got a point, and will be a point that will be important for the future. So we take it and on to the next game.
How hard is it to play with 10 for such a long time, more than an hour?
Well, actually, it's not that it was hard, but it was just like we were kind of disappointed, because we wanted to get the 3 points. But listen, when you look at the scenario of the game, I think a point is good, and we'll just take it and we'll move on, because the season is still long. It's left to go 41, 42 games. So we'll just move on, and but in terms of performances and things, I think we did well. We played some good football, especially in the second half. So yeah, we dominated the game, and we could have scored more, but it is what it is. We'll take the point and on to the next one.
Nice to get on the score sheet personally.
Yeah, of course, it's always nice to score, but obviously I really wanted to win today, because obviously when you come back from international, it's always tricky. So it was really important for us to get a win, but we'll take the point, and at least we got a result away from home. So we take it, and like I said, we'll move on. Like I said, it's always good to score for the confidence and for the belief as well. When you're a forward player, it's always good to be decisive. So yeah, we'll take it.
And how much are you enjoying playing as a number 9 this season, as opposed to one of the wider positions?
I'm really enjoying it. I really like it. I prefer that. But like I said, anywhere the manager wants to put me, I'll do the job for the team. So there's no problem about that for now. I'm there, and I'm really enjoying myself. So yeah, I hope it continues like this, and hopefully we'll win more games.
And do you think you saw what some of the new signings are going to bring? Obviously, Aaron before the red card, Jordan James coming on, Bobby de Cordova-Reid back from a fairly long time out.
Yeah. Honestly, really good signings, good players. Came back 3 days ago, so we trained for like 2 days together, and really good what I saw, and honestly they'll help us a lot. The season is really long. There's still games to be played, so everyone will play his part, and like today we saw some people played. Some people came on, did their job, and it's going to be like that this season, so we need everyone.